Welcome to episode number 6 of the Good, Bad, and Ugly series of the speakers and trainers in the Asian market. In episode 1 to 5, I've given you 5 different types of behaviors that the God trainers might exhibit in a room. And the key message is that, and why I have to do this series is that because we see many people who actually say one thing on stage, but behind the scene is a totally different deal. And that's the reason why I created this 10-part series. I'm not saying that I'm not one of the God trainers. Sometimes I do, because if I don't really care for the students' success in the first place, I will not even get the students on board. I'm not asking for money, and you know what? I only care for students' success. This is what a God trainers will say, because you know what? Money to me is not important. Hello. Money to me is not important because I truly care for your success. How many of you have heard that kind of statements made before in a room? The reason why the God trainer says money is not important, your success is important, is because that sounds good to you. Like in episode number 4, I've already said, if the God trainer says, you know what, other guys don't care for your success, but I do, that is the way to sell. That's the way to give you the opportunity to invest. If I'm saying to you that, you know what, I need to rip you off, I need money from you because I need that desperately. How many of you realize that that will not sell and you will walk away straight away? So for God trainers who make that kind of statement, money is not important, your success is more important than the money, it's just like episode 4. That statement itself carries no value. You know why? Because if the world truly have people who said that money is not important, the person might be broke. To me, I'm telling you one thing. I would love to adore, and absolutely with no doubt. Okay, there's no doubt. I just run out of the words to help you to succeed. But you know what? I'm not cheap. You know what I say? I say again. For me, who actually have embraced opportunity that I gave before, you know that I am not doing anything for free. In fact, if I want to help you to be successful, you've got to have the skin in the game. Money to me is important. I've learned over the years that many people who have said to others that money is not important, they are broke. Why? Because think about this. Why would you say money is not important where money is actually a resource? And when money becomes resource, it can enable you to help even more people. So to me, I would love to have a lot of money, and I'm not going to say, you know what, I would love to help you to be successful, and you know what, money is not important. I will charge very expensive for that. The reason, very simple, it is a business. If you think about this, money is a resource, and we do this kind of training and speaking as a business. How can you say that money is not important? So the first thing, whenever you hear someone on stage say, money is not important, your success is more important, I will just run away. Seriously, I will just run away. There are other factors you can actually look at to consider whether the God trainer is a real deal. But if you say, hey, I would love to help you to be successful and money is not important to me, come on, man, there's something that smells straight away. So I would declare that I'm not a God trainer, because to me, I say this. Your success is important, but money to me is even important, as is also important. Why? Because money to me is a resource. It enables me to help other people. If I say I'm going to work with you, I'm not cheap. I'm a very expensive person. Reason? Because at the end of the day, you don't have skin in the game, you are not successful. Because when you have a skin in the game, you appreciate my help more. So I'm not charging cheap. And I always tell people, how much are you charging? I don't know. They say, what do you mean by you don't know? Well, it depends on what you want from me. So whenever I do any speaking or training, when I make an offer, yes, I may be constrained by the event producer as how much I can charge. However, when it comes to my own room, is my own work, I always operate based on how much I value myself, and my value and eventual investment is always a fraction of the value I give. If I haven't established my value, then of course I can't charge anything. But if this is something that I can do, I have already got successful stories before, hey man, why should you not charge? Okay, so when the God trainer says money is not important, I beg to differ. Money is very important because that resource itself enables us once again to help many other people that need help. Imagine one day you don't have money and you say to other people, you know what, money to me is not important. I would love to help many other people. That person who make that statement is likely broke. Money to me is very important. And I said it one more time. I probably have in this episode repeat myself at least 10 times because I want to install this new thinking on you to understand that whenever a God trainer says money is not important, run away, really run away. It's something that is going to be absolutely wrong. Okay, so if you haven't watched the last 5 episodes, go back and watch it because to me that's amazing stuff. I would have done this 10 past series if I haven't heard enough stories about God trainers in Asia. There's just so many of them that are telling you guys one thing on stage, but behind the scene is a totally different person. I can't stand. That's why I'm doing this 10 part series. So this is the end of episode number 6. Comment below if you have any questions. If you have questions about this episode. If not, then I look forward to seeing you in episode number 7. Jack Wong here. I'm signing off now. Have a good day. See you in episode 7.